I could change all that if I had a couple $1 million. I keep hearing that money is the root of all evil, and you can't fit a camel to the eye of a needle. I'm sure that's probably true, but it still sounds pretty cool. Cause you can buy me a boat, you can buy me a truck, you can buy me a big 110 house down with some silver bullets. Yeah, I know what they say, money can't buy everything. Well, maybe so, but it can buy me a boat down on the water with a big the Powerball always seems to hold a big. Well, that'll buy me a brand new riding wheel. It can buy me a boat. It can buy me a truck to pull. It could buy me a Yeti 110 house down with some silver bullets. Yeah, I know what they say, money can't buy everything. 25. So, buy me a boat. Yeah, I know what they say, money can't buy everything. Maybe so, but it can buy me a boat. Whoa! You can buy me a boat. Whoa! 25! Whoa! 25!
My depth perception is whacked up, so it looks like that net is like.
I know. It's confusing. Oh my god, like, you see how I'm seeing it? I can see it so clearly, yet it's so far. 25! 25!
Dude, look how packed the dugout is. Look up.
Just doing a little check here. If you're listening, it'd be nice if one of you texted me or something, told me we got no issues. I am on the Wi-Fi that belongs to the school, so we'll see how that holds out. Anybody want to text me that's listening in, that would be nice. 704-906-5466, just so I know you got me. We're probably a minute or two away from introductions and national anthem. Daniel Jones is on the mound for us. The Greenies of Christ School are pitching their pitcher that is committed to University of North Carolina at Wilmington. So they're throwing their big arm. Vicky, a couple of y'all just texted me, so we're good there. Not really starting a broadcast yet. I'm kind of just talking to you, but, it's always interesting when you go 2 hours away and the umpires walk on the field and get the big hugs from the other home team. It's just, you're going to get it, but holy cow, just don't show it in front of everybody. You don't have to act like you've known each other for 20 years. I'll start the official part of the broadcast once we get past the national anthem and player introductions. The winner of this game will play the winner of tonight's Charlotte Latin, Charlotte Christian game. And that game, regardless, well, if Charlotte Christian wins, they'll continue to host. Both of these teams received a bye into the second round. And it's a tough second round matchup for both teams. I mean, you're talking about the teams that were seeded 4th and 5th. So we did play them 2 weeks ago and lost 4-0. Close game. They were able to do a little bit better work when they got people on base than we were. If you guys would like a better camera view, I will let you know that I have shared with our athletic department exactly what would work a whole lot better next year. And so hopefully with 9 months notice, that'll be part of our new facility. I'm going to step away for a second so I can turn all the other cameras on.
Good afternoon and welcome to the campus of Christ School and Tripboard Memorial Field for today's NCISAA 4A second round baseball matchup between the Carmel Christian School Cougars and the homestanding Christ School Greenies. Here are your starting lineups for today's game. First, for the visiting Cougars of Carmel Christian. Leading off and playing center field, number 23, Emerson Monbring. Batting second, catching number 11, Kyle Bean. Batting third and playing second base, number 7, Griffin Brooks. Batting fourth and playing third base, number 12, Tyler Rokes. Batting fifth and playing shortstop, number 19, A.J. Anderson. Batting sixth and playing first base, number 30, Colin Poole. Batting seventh and playing left field, number 10, Trey Browning. Then designated hitter today is number 14, Bryson Pisciano. Batting ninth, playing right field, number 4, Aiden Christmas. The pitcher is number 22, Daniel Jones. The Cougars are coached by Mr. Chris Manriquez, assisted by Kevin Hyatt and Heath McRae. And now for your Christ School Greenies. Batting first and catching, number 3, Garrett Clapsaddle. Batting second, playing shortstop, number 8, Andrew Grunde. Batting third and pitching, number 21, Mickey McGuire. Batting fourth and playing left field, number 20, Tamlin Ferguson. Batting fifth, the designated hitter, number 9, Jack Young. Batting sixth and playing second base, number 1, Charlie Bell. Batting seventh and playing third base, number 7, Webb Hughes. Batting eighth and playing first base, number 4, Coleman Taylor. And batting ninth and playing center field, number 5, Caden Jones. The right fielder today is number 6, Jacob Iwanek. The Greenies are coached by Mr. Wesley King and assistants by Mike Payne and David Williams. At this time, would you please stand, and gentlemen, please remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem.
Welcome to Christ School on the outside perimeter of Asheville, North Carolina. About a 2.5-hour trip up here for us today for the second round matchup of Carmel Christian School and the Greenies of Christ School. This team's played 2 weeks ago, and Christ School won 4-0. Very good baseball club. They have multiple kids going to play college baseball, including a UNC Wilmington signee and a Rice signee, University of Rice. It's 2 big-time baseball players. If my information is correct, this pitcher is the one going to Wilmington. Leading things off for Carmel Christian will be Monbaron, then Bean, Brooks, Rokes, Anderson, Poole, Browning, Piscicano DHing for Daniel Jones, and Aiden Christmas. The winner will move forward to play Charlotte Christian on Saturday. We're just about ready for action here. Probably a crowd of 12, 14 Carmel Christian folks. Monbaron steps up to the plate. I think the biggest key of the game may be who can get their first batter on the base every inning. If you're going to allow that first batter onto the base, it's going to be a longer day for you. Here we go. Playoff action coming to you on the Carmel Christian Sports Network. First pitch is a strike inside. Second pitch is popped back behind me, out of play. Probably was going to be a high inside ball, but Monberon, after seeing that first pitch called a strike, wanted to protect himself. Oh, that ball almost hit Monberon. You want to say stay in there and take it, but that's a lot easier said than done. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball high. 2-2. Monberon turns on it, way foul down the left-hand side. This will be the 6th pitch here, and it's always good to put as many pitches as you can on an arm early. One of the jobs of a leadoff hitter. Oh, boy. Going to call him out on the curveball strike. That thing started in the zone, but I don't know that thing was in the zone when it came across the plate. Kyle Bean hitting second and catching. Oh, this guy is going to call the balls when they come over top of the lines on the batter's box. I'll just go ahead and tell you now, we've seen that twice already. So the inside pitch is being called, and it's when I say inside, I'm not saying inside strike. I'm saying inside pitch. I am directly behind home plate. The ball is high, 2-1. Ball, 3-1. Now, see, if he'll stay consistent with that, it's okay. That's a ball that, you could call as a strike, but it's difficult to call that as a strike with some of the other things you called as a strike as you're defining your strike zone. Catcher set up off of the plate, and he walks Bean. We'll bring up Griffin Brooks. Runner for the catcher is Spratt.
Second baseman, number 7, Griffin Brooks.
Courtesy runner. Biggest number we have had all year watching online. Brooks bunts to the third baseman. He may reach. He's going to reach. Ball is thrown away. Bean should score, or Spratt should score. Spratt will score. 1-0 Cougars. Terrible error by the third baseman. This will bring up Tyler Rokes. Runner on second. Third baseman fell, threw it, and it went for a ride. Wind blowing hard into home plate right now. Rokes fouls one backwards. Ball low. Brooks started, stopped, and went back. The ball came behind the catcher. He may have made it. 1-1. Ball low. 2-1. Rokes. Oh, he lifted it, but it's going to go way foul. It took off of the bat, but went a long way, foul down the left corner. To go to a 2-out approach now. Rokes hits one in the hole. Going to advance Brooks. Base hit, runners on first and third. Big at bat for A.J. Anderson. Do they try a little bit of trickery on the base pass here with Rokes to try to get that run in? I've known Chris Manriquez for quite a while. I've seen it done. Rokes goes, and they will give him the free pass. So now you've got runners in first and second. No, I'm sorry, second and third. My apologies. Oh, a base hit would be beautiful here. There it is. Is it going to get over the right fielder's head? It is. Right fielder was playing way in. Rokes and Brooks are going to score. That's 2 runs right there. Great. That right fielder was way up. Anderson recognized it, went that way, and there was no catching up for the right fielder. Coach calls timeouts. Whew, I'm out of breath already. 1 out. Let me sit back here for a second. Well, that's the start you wanted. That was just, I'm really going to compliment AJ there. That right fielder was playing so far up. And AJ just took it in his direction. That's a good piece of hitting by my friend AJ Anderson. This will bring up Colin Poole. So already 3 runs, whereas the Cougars did not even score against this team before. Now remember, Cougars are going to have to stop this team from scoring as well. Colin Poole takes the curveball strike. I think Poole's seen enough curveballs the last 2 games to last him a lifetime. I know he and Rokes received something like 85% curveballs in that last game. Ball is passed. Anderson will go to third. Colin overheard Colin and Tyler talking about that, and they went back and looked at the video, and it was truly 85% of their pitches were curveballs. Got to get this run in, Colin. Just a fly ball will do it. Or that may do it. Oh, boy. AJ, get out of the way. Get out of the way. Get in foul territory. AJ was really close to fair territory, and if that would have hit him, it would have been an out. Pull, fouls off what looked to be off speed. I think it was more of a change up there than a curveball. This is the key right here to get another run. If Colin can put this ball into play, it's about a 90% chance the Cougars are going to get another run. As long as it's not a slow infield grounder or an infield fly. That is not a strike, and that is a ball. So the outside low stuff, he has not called as a strike yet. But the inside stuff, it's been a strike. Oh, yeah, that might be out of here, Colin Poole. It's back. It stays in the park, but it is everything that they need. Colin Poole with the double. I probably showed more emotion for that than I should have, but it was a great hit to the hole. And that's going to do it for this pitcher, which leads me to believe, because his velocity was not there, I don't think that was the Wilmington pitcher, but I bet they may be thinking about going to that Wilmington pitcher now. They were probably thinking, hey, man, how can we hold him for Charlotte Christian? Way to come back on that at bat for Colin Poole. Very nice job. All right, now this pitcher's got a little bit more velocity. I'm going to pull up my radar gun here just to see what I can see. 4-0. This is going to be Parker as the next pitcher. No velocity shown yet, but he's thrown 2 changeups in his warm-ups. Curveball at 65. Posse is the UNC Wilmington commit. So I'm a little bit off there. Posse is probably who they want to save for Charlotte Christian, but you've got to get to Charlotte Christian before you can use it. This kid is Parker. 80 miles an hour is all I've seen. Seen a lot more of that this year than we have the 88 to 90 stuff. But hey, if you can mix your speeds, hit your spots, and take advantage of what that home plate umpire wants to use, then, it doesn't matter how fast you throw it. Seeing if my Charlotte Christian friend that's watching will text me and let me know if they're playing that game tonight or tomorrow with Latin. Can you text me and let me know? Tonight, 7 p.m., Charlotte Christian hosting Charlotte Latin. 2 winners of these 2 games will play one another Saturday. Trig Browning. ball outside. This inning has extended itself so long that Daniel Jones has gone back to the bullpen to throw a little bit more. Will Sparks down there catching him. Ball high. You know, through the first 6 batters, there's only been 1 walk issued, and that was the walk issued to Bean. Rokes, Anderson, and Poole had the hits. There's a ball to right field, but it's going to be directly under the right fielder. And Poole is going to tag and go, and he's going to be in there just fine. So Trigg did his job. Bryson Pisacano, the next batter. Pisacano, a senior, heading to Lee University next year over in the Chattanooga, Tennessee area. Bryson is going to study business and combine that with, and I know I'm not saying this right, but ministry studies, divinity type studies, Christian education. He will do a wonderful job at that. He's a fine young man that I've known for probably 10 years, and it's been great to see him grow and great to be his teammate. Oh, Pisacano he knows he was almost on it. He felt it. He just barely missed it on the foul ball. Poole's got to be ready to come. This pitcher has, or I don't want to say he's been wild, but he has thrown 1 past him. That's going to be a strike. Sitting at 2 strikes now, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Pisacano chops the curveball, and third baseman is going to field it, throw to first for the out. 4-0. Carmel Cougars lead after half an inning. Let's go through the defense for you here. It'll be Daniel Jones, the senior Berry College signee, on the mound. Kyle Bean behind the plate, a junior. Another junior at third base in Tyler Rokes. Junior A.J. Anderson at shortstop. Sophomore Griffin Brooks at second. Junior Colin Poole at first. Sophomore Trigg Browning in left field. Junior Emerson Monbaron in center. Aiden Christmas, a junior, in right. A lot of juniors.
Leading off the bottom of the first for the Greenies, catcher number 3, Garrett Clapsaddle.
Clapsaddle will lead things off. Memory serves me right. He did a little bit of damage against us in the first game. Jones is going to be most effective if his curveball is working and spinning away from the batters. The ball is not spinning well. It can be a little bit more difficult. That first one spins. Oh, he calls it a ball. That's the tough part. It's his strike zone. He doesn't believe that that's in it, so it's a ball. Foul ball. First, that will hit him. Pop Saddle with all kinds of words to his own bench after getting hit, but he'll take the 9-foot walk to the base. Grande, the next hitter. Grande, I believe, is the player going to Rice University. Well, now that Mr. Grande ran his foot all the way through the inside of the batter's box line, that line is no longer there. Ball inside. Kind of went the whole way through it. And after just a half inning, the hole is forming there in the right batter's box. Nice pitch. Strike. 1-1. No outs. Courtesy runner on first for Clap Saddle. Kickoff attempt, he's back in. Inside pitch goes to Rokes. Rokes goes to second for one, over to first. And he is in at first. Nice play from Rokes. Nice turn from Brooks. Excuse the language from the Christ School fans back behind me. If you have heard some of the things they have just said. Number 21, Mickey McGuire was the starting pitcher. McGuire fouls it off. Inside curveball for a ball. 1-1, one out. Foul ball. That's the pitch that Daniel will succeed on. It's starts inside and curves outside. Beautiful baseball field. There are tons of stonework. I mean, just who knows how many tens of thousands of dollars worth of stonework back here on the backstop and the dugouts. And that ball careened off of the stones there, but Daniel's going to keep it in his hand and keep throwing. Maybe he can spin it a little bit harder. Pick off throw to first. Nothing happening. Fouled, out of play. Great opportunity for that curveball right here. He gets it. Colin Poole's going to camp under it in foul territory for the outs.
Left fielder number 20, Tamlin Ferguson.
Tamlin Ferguson, the left fielder. Christ School is primarily a boarding school. I believe it is an all-boys boarding school. You're going to come here and board. You're going to pay them a check that is for more than $50,000 a year. It is beautiful up here, though. That ball's going to hit in the gap over Christmas's head. Going to score one. 4-1. Ball was kind of a lot like Anderson's hit, just over the right fielder's head. 4-1.
Batting the designated hitter number 9, Jack Young.
Here we go.
Jack Young, the batter. Ground ball to Brooks, who fields it, throws the first for the third out. After one, 4-1, Carmel Christian. Dr. Christmas, your wife, has arrived from her trip up the mountain. I see Brooke back behind me. Thought I'd let you know that information. She's sitting back there with her former Thunder mom. And your son is coming to bat. Coach is talking to him right now. Kind of just looks like he's saying, stay back on it. Let your approach take you where the ball's at, the right field, but just stay back on it. Don't get ahead of it.
Leading off the top of the second for the Cougars, right fielder number 4, Aiden Christmas.
Aiden Christmas at bats. No Christmas carols yet from the Christ School choir over here to my right. Here's Christmas. Ball high. Third baseman is playing, at normal depth. He might could look at a bunt that way. 2 balls. That's a strike. That's that inside strike. He's going to call it, and it's a tougher ball to hit. There's Christmas. He may reach on this one. Center fielder going back and makes the catch. Good poke by Aiden. Very good poke. Just needed to be 3 or 4 more feet to the left. But, you hit one hard like that, you got to walk away with confidence that you just did that and know that if you hit enough of them, eventually they'll fall. Top of the order, Monbaron. Monbaron hearts one to third. Third goes to his knees to pick it up and throw it to first. 2 outs. Bean reached on a walk last at bat. Ball. Bean swings. That was a little low. I think Kyle wishes he had that swing back, but it's only 1-1, and it only takes one swing. Strike 2. Bean will tighten up here a little bit, take a 2 strike approach, and grounds one to third, picks it up, throws to first for the third out. Score remains 4-1 as we head to the bottom of the second.
Bottom of the second for the Greenies. Second baseman, number 1, Charlie Bell.
Charlie Bell, believe the third baseman, might have said second baseman, but he is up to bat. Rokes in on the grass. Everyone else at normal depth. Jones had 13 pitches in the first inning. Be a great pace if he could keep that up. That's going to be a base hit between right and center. Probably a double. Webb Hughes, your batter. That is a beautiful pitch by Daniel Jones on the curveball. Started out like it was going to hit the batter in the head, curved right into the zone. Same pitch, strike two. You can tell that the batter is uncomfortable with that pitch. So do you come right back 3 times in a row? Do you elevate, trying to get him to bite on something? Let's see what the pitch is. He went high, tried to get him to bite on the elevation. Didn't happen. 1-2. I think you come right back now with that same curveball. He does not like it. And you've made it work 2 times. Batter calls timeout in the box. Hard hit ball down the third baseline. Going to be a double and score a run. Rokes took a dive at it, and it just got a little bit past him. Hard hit ball right on the line. Four to two. There's that pitch. Strike. One pitch too late for that pitch. Bunt. Strike. I guess they wanted to appeal that, but it's. He obviously went for it. He went all the way across the base for it, home plate for it. Two strikes. No outs. Runner on second. 4 to 2. The ball is going to be fouled out of play behind the first base dugout. Like I said, the key for Jones is working away from the batter. Ball high. 1-2. Ball is going to be hit up in the air. Monbarron should camp under it. Runners should not advance. 1 out. Caden Jones, the right fielder, the ninth hitter. Ball gets away from Bean. Runner will advance. One away. A squeeze play would not surprise the batter here. Ball inside, nearly hit his elbow. Swing and a miss. 1-2. This will be an opportunity right here on the squeeze play. But if you don't look down to your coach who's giving the signals, it's hard to pull that off, and he did not look down there at all. So this should be a swing away. Swing and a miss on the curveball.
You can do this, Dayton. Come on. You can do it.
Full count. Oh, wasn't a strike on that inside pitch. Tough one. Walks the batter, goes back to the top of the order, clap saddle.
The Greenies, catcher number 3, Garrett Clapsaddle.
Come on, Clappy. Get you there. You got it.
Runners on first and third. Big lead at first. Pick to third. Runner is back in. Runner goes. Foul ball. Pick off back to first. Nothing happening. Called strike, much to the chagrin of the Christ School Greenie fans. Big lead at first. Pick off at first. He may have him. Nope, back in safe. Two strikes. Throw that big curveball, Daniel. Spin it away from him. Pick to first. He's got him that time. Oh, my. Oh, my. Ooh, that was close. Needed the home team umpires that time to get that one, I guess. Picks again. He's safe that time. Runner goes. Kyle throws. He should be out. He's safe. My view ended up getting blocked. I know the throw was there. I'm not sure. I had too many people in front of me there to tell you what happened at the end. AJ's body language seemed to think that he got him out, but too much for me. Too many people in front of me. Ground ball to Rokes. Rokes to the first. For the checks the runner, throws the first for the outs. 2 away.
Shortstop number 8, Andrew Grande.
Andrew Grande. Big at bat right here. tying run sitting on second. You want to keep him there, and you want to keep that runner on third where he's at. Oh, my, beautiful pitch. Called a ball. Rabun Gap up 5-0 over Providence Day School in the second. Courtesy of your Signs Now sponsored scoreboard. Two balls. Pickoff, and his pickoff is thrown into the outfield, and that'll bring in the run. May have had a chance of getting that runner at second, but the throw was just off in the dirt and to the left of the bag. 4-3. We have got a barred burner going on here. 3-0. Jones at 23 pitches so far this inning, 36 for the game. Ball low.
Batting center fielder number 21, Mickey McGuire.
Coach Chris Manriquez calls timeout to go out and speak with Daniel Jones, so we can get him settled down a little bit. Really, just from my position that I'm sitting in, Daniel's success has come from the curveball when it's starting out and coming in and away from the batter. Fastball hasn't really been effective, but that pitch that I'm talking about has been his most effective, and when he's gotten away from it is when the damage has come. Nothing happening in the Carmel Christian bullpen at this time. McGuire, who started the game on the mound and lasted seven hitters. He was responsible for all four of the Carmel Christian runs. Ball is in the dirt, no runners advance. Very good pitch, called strike. Here's the opportunity to go away from the batter with that curveball. Don't want to come down the middle here. Rokes fields it, steps on third, batter out. Four to 3 after 2. Griffin Brooks to lead things off here. Brooks, Rokes, Anderson. We talked about it at the beginning of the broadcast. Get your first runner onto the inning, improve your chances at scoring. That did not happen for Carmel when they scored the 4 runs, but I believe it has happened both times for the Christ School Greenies. Ball high. Brooks reached on that bunt to third. That could have been a hit, I guess, but the folks here ruled it as an error from when the third baseman fell down and fielding it. Regardless, Brooks got on and scored. 2-0. There's the bunt again. Foul ball. It hit Brooks while he was – there's no way it hit him in the box. He was running. If anything, it probably hit him in fair territory, but it's just going to be ruled a foul ball. No argument from anyone. I think the ball went straight down and hit him probably in the foot while he was still in the box. 2-1. Strike 2. There's that curveball that Daniel throws so well. Ball. Full count. Someone is stretching in the Carmel Christian bullpen. It may be Monbaron, maybe Range. I cannot quite tell from my angle. Confusion between the pitcher and the catcher leads to a little conference between those two. That is Monbaron beginning to throw in the bullpen. There's a walk for Brooks. We'll bring up Rokes. Rokes reached on a hit to left field in the first. Could be looking at a bunt situation here. Rokes pops one up. It's going to be deep, but not deep enough. It's going to be caught in center field for the out.
Shortstop, number 19, A.J. Anderson.
Anderson had that RBI double in the first to right field. That right fielder is playing much deeper this time than he was before. Called strike. Kickoff over to Brooks. Brooks stumbles, but is back in. Anderson is not wearing his cleats that I've come to love so much this year. He's got his white ones on today. Called strike. Jay's got a sweet pair of Carmel Christian colored spikes with his number and everything on it, but does not have that on today. Little poke. That may reach. He may reach. It's in a weird place. Error on the first baseman. First baseman drops it. They had him, went to the first baseman's mitt, and came right out.
Now batting first baseman number 30, Colin Poole.
Here comes Poole. Poole had a double in the first inning as well. Called strike. Only one out. Curveball, strike. Ball outside. Might have been the most outside pitch of the game. Oh, that is not a strike, Mr. Umpire. That ball nearly hit him. 6-7 inches off of the plate, called a strike. That's the worst call at the plate I've seen all game. Nowhere close to a strike. The signs now scoreboard shows Country Day and someone tied. Metrolina, I think that's what it said. In the second. Oh, there's a hit from Browning. That's going to score. Yes, it's going to score a run as he fumbles with it coming in. Browning with a base hit, single base hit, RBI base hit. They fumbled it as they were retrieving it, which helps. Key hit.
Now batting the designated hitter number 14, Bryson
Anderson at third now. Pisacano to hit. Browning on first, 2 outs. Runner going. He tries to step off. Here comes the play. Here comes the play. He's got to get away from him. Wait, there's some confusion here somewhere. Well, either it's a balk or Browning. The object there is to get into the rundown, and I think Trigg may have just gotten a little bit too far down, but regardless, 5-3 after as we move to the bottom of the third. Weird play. It's very hard for me to tell if he was on the rubber and stepping off the rubber properly or not. Well, take the positive from the inning and the fact that you added a run to your lead and go play defense. Cleanup hitter for the Greenies, Tamlin Ferguson. We've talked about it. You've got to get that first runner out. How much pressure that takes off of your defense when that happens. Strike one. Good pitch by Jones. Swing and a miss. I really think you stay with a curveball here. He does not act like he wants anything to do with it. Don't give him anything to hit here. Go back to your curveball, Daniel. Ball down low in the dirt. Down low and outside, 2-2. Foul ball. Tamlin Ferguson fouls one off. Basora throwing in the bullpen, not as a pitcher. I think swing and a miss. I think what Basora is throwing for is if you took Monbaron from center to the mound, Basora would go to an outfield position. So that's probably, or that is why he's wearing his arm. Left-handed hitter, Young. Ball is hit to left center for a single. Chuck Bell, your next batter. Bell had a double on a line drive to center in his last at bat. Foul ball. Jones will just continue to work away from the batters to the outside. Bean setting up outside. Great pitch. Exactly what you needed there. Throw it again, Daniel. Good pitch again, foul ball. I think at this point, Jones's best bet is to stay committed to that outside area by spinning the ball out there. That has been his success. When he's come down the middle with his fastball, he's been hit. Fastball up high, foul ball. Jones at 50 pitches in the bottom of the third. Foul ball again. Pick off to first, he's back in. Weird setup here. You have no fence on the third base side from the dugout all the way to the outfield fence. So there's nothing over there to stop the ball on the third base side if anything gets thrown over there. First base side does have a fence. Very different setup.
Get him, Charlie, get him.
Foul ball. Very good at bat for this young man here. Putting a lot of pitches on Jones's arm.
Happy anniversary.
Foul ball. Heck of an at bat. Jones only has one ball and has 2 strikes, so you still have room to work and play around with some things here if you're Jones. You do not have to commit yourself to a strike. Runner goes, ground ball to Anderson, throws to second, and going to get one. Took him about 5 seconds to make the out call. But it wasn't out at second. Very close.
Third baseman number 7, Webb Hughes.
Webb Hughes, 2 outs. Hughes had a double to left field. Ball 1. He hits it hard, but center fielder should get under it, and he does. What a different center. No, that's still Monbear in the center. 3 away.
Victories within the mind.
Top of 4, 5-3, Carmel Christian.
Off the top of the fourth. Here's the designated hitter,
Bryson Piscicano here. Call strike. It's a low pitch. It's a tough one to hit on your first pitch. A lot of times that is worth passing on. Piscicano fouls out of play. 2 strikes. Like clockwork, the battery shows low while Piscicano is hitting, but I do have something to plug it into. So we are good. Lee and Heidi. Oh, Piscicano drops one in front of the center fielder. We are plugged back in on power, so we're okay there. Christmas had a flat out to center in his first at bat. Hit it hard. I do remember that. He hit it hard. Bunt shown. Nothing happening. Runner goes. He's going to be out. Strike one. I'm sorry, 1-1. No, that is strike 2. The first pitch was called a strike. Called ball. That's the other part of the plate there. That's one that you can't, if you're the umpire, you've got to pick you the inside or the outside if you're going to call strikes. He has not called a lot of outside strikes, so could not call it there and be consistent. Christmas fouls one off. Ball outside. 2-2. Sauls one off. Pitcher will catch it for the out. The inside pitch sawed off Christmas's bat. Top of the order, Monbaron. Monbaron struck out looking and grounded to the third baseman in his 2 at-bats. Emerson's always good for a walk or getting hit by a pitch, it seems like, every game. Let's see if something good can happen here. There's that called strike on the curveball on the inside. It's been consistently called all game in that spot and a few times even further off the plate. Ball outside and low. 1-1, 1 out. I'm sorry, 2 outs. I don't know why it's showing 1 out.
Let's stretch him out. Let's go.
I'm going to have to go back and reset the game changer to the start of the inning when this gets done. Monberon hit right in the ribs.
Number 11, Kyle Bean.
Kyle Bean, your batter, runner on first. Called strike. Timeout for a tennis ball that has come flying onto the field, picked up by Coach Kevin Hyatt and thrown into the Greenies dugout. And Bean swings and foul ball. Bean fires one through the hole between first and second. Monberon is going to, okay, got to stay a second. Somehow, some way, I pick the worst spot every time we go to an away game with the loudest, most annoying people sitting around me. And I got one right behind me, and I'm sure y'all have heard all game long. Courtesy runner, Sam Spratt. Batter, Griffin Brooks. Got a wind coming in. It's blowing across the field, probably 10, 15 miles an hour. A little chilly up here today. Felt like it dropped about 10 degrees from the time we left Charlotte to now. Ball in the dirt. 1-1. If Brooks can reach, Brooks is in the batter's box, in the on-deck circle. Grounded up the middle, but I think it's going to be the play at second, and it is.
Everybody has for. It's a fast life. We are on a crash course. What you think I rap for? To push a brand for? But I know that if I stay team, all these girls only call one thing. I can spend my whole life goodwill hunting. Only good gon' come is good when I'm. She got an ass that'll swallow up a G-string. And I'm top on 2 beast things. And I'm beast thing off the re-sling. And my just made it out the precinct. We give a damn about the drama that you do bring. I'm just trying to change the color on your mood ring. Reebok, baby. I need to try some new things. Have you ever had shoes without shoestrings? What's that, yeah? Baby, these heels. Is that a fake rock? Baby, these rims. You tripping when you ain't sipping. Have a refill. You feeling like you're running, huh? Now you know how we feel. what his name is. Girl, it is what it is.
We're back. Bottom four. Let me reset my camera. We talked about it earlier, but I'll talk about it in a minute. Yeah, ball one. Ball two. Hard hit ball to left field for the single. Caden Jones, the ninth hitter, received a walk last at bat. They will run for this batter.
Now batting for the Greenies, right fielder number 5, Caden Jones.
He showed no inclination to bunt in the same situation last time. Jones at 60 pitches, 3 complete innings. Rokes up on the grass. Pull holding the runner. There's the bunt. Right to Jones. Jones goes to first for the out. Back to the top of the order. Clap Saddle. Hit by pitch. Grounded out to third baseman. Got to keep this ball away from Clap Saddle to where he cannot get around on it. Those curveballs that are breaking across have been the biggest key for Jones today. Everything else has been hit. But the curveball that he's been able to throw for a strike has been the effective pitch. Now you're back to the top of the order. Pickoff play to second. Back in. Ball inside. Charlotte Country Day leads Metrolina 1-0. Country Day looking to get a second win in the playoffs if they could win today. Coach Mike Hennessy, one of the top coaches in the area over there, got his boys ready to play. Swing and a miss. Fastball inside and low, swung and missed. 1-2 count. Amazing. Just amazing. Piece of work. 2-2. Oh, boy, he hit that hard right above Jones. Oh, and Monberon misses the ball coming in, so the runner's going to advance and the runner is going to score. So it's going to be a single with the error on Monberon. Makes it 5-4. Timeout between the players. These are two really, really good ball clubs you've got playing right here, and I'm not so sure that they're not better than their seeding. But they're both battling here, and both teams probably should be Final Four type teams, but the way it's set up, it is not going to happen. Clap Grande. I believe this is the Rice University signing, I believe. Ball outside. Nothing happening in the Carmel Christian dugout, bullpen, which tells me that Monberon would be your next pitcher, and he is in center field right now. Time called by the batter. Beautiful setting of the ball field. It's lined by pine and oak trees in the outfield. A lot of stone work here at the field. Grass is in really nice condition. There's Jones's pitch right there. Throw back to second. Runner's back in. That is Jones's bread and butter today. Every time he's had to go away from it is when the trouble has come. 1-1 count. Ball low and away. Foul ball. A lot of people here. Very good crowd. And the thing I would say there is once we get our own field ready to go on campus, I really hope we're able to run the right kind of marketing to get kids from across the school out to support their teammates and create a good advantage for our home games. That's going to be very vital to reward these kids for working so hard with a good crowd. Oh, that ball is going to bounce in the dirt and over Bean's head. Runner advances to third. Man on third, 3-2 count, 1 out. Infield is in. Swing and a miss on the curveball. McGuire, your hitter. Flat out in foul territory to pull, grounded out to the third baseman. Ball outside. Cougars have tried that back pick at third quite often this year, but it's such a hard play to pull together, and you do not have a fence to back it up over here. Don't think that will happen right here on this time, and it doesn't. Yeah, that's one of those inside pitch. It's been a strike most of the day, but it's a ball there. Ball outside. 3-0. Walked on 4 balls. We'll bring up Ferguson, who I know had a big hit earlier. He had the double to right and struck out swinging. Here's Chris Manriquez sticking with Jones here. Would really like to see Jones finish the inning. Jones stretching out his back a little bit. I don't know if it's tightening up on him or what may be happening there, but that's the second time I've seen him kind of do a back type stretch. Runners on first and third. Will they try the trickery on the base paths? There's Jones's pitch. Called straight. Throw it 2 more times, Daniel. Ball outside. Ball high, runner goes, throws it. Bean throws it over the second baseman's head, but Brooks is there to back him up. Runner from third does not come in. Stolen base. Runners now on second and third. 1-1 count. Two curveballs, Daniel. Let's get out of here. That one stays very high. 3-1. This kid has hit it hard. May not want to give in completely to him. You have an open base at first. Foul ball, strike one. Delay in the pitch call coming in. Davis Macy scrolls through the numbers, holds up the sign, and the call is signaled in to Jones. Full count. Best pitch, Jones. Let's go. I cannot believe he called that a ball. Oh, my. Beautiful pitch, Daniel. Beautiful pitch. Coach Chris Manriquez calls timeout to come talk to Jones. Umpire let that one slide, I'm afraid. Jones will stay in. Coach Manriquez voicing his displeasure to the home plate umpire. Can't blame him.
Now batting designated hitter number 9, Jack Young.
Young, a left-hander, grounded out to second baseman, singled to left field. Bases are juiced. Ball in the dirt. .82 pitches for Jones. Strike. Waited a while. Called the strike. Ground ball to Brooks. Catches it. Throws to first for the out. And the Cougars are out of it. Just watching the Cougars greet Daniel as he comes off the field, I think they all know that was it. I think that might be the last time we see Jones pitch in a Cougars uniform. And if so, my hat's off, young man. You are a special person. You've become a very good friend. You are someone that everyone on this team needs to model themselves after. And salute, young man. And a salute to you, Scott and Vicky, as well, for the job you've done raising Daniel Jones. We'll be right back on the Carmel Christian Sports Network. Rokes to lead things off here. The umpire is conversing with Coach Manriquez. I'm guessing there might have been a change or two in the lineup for the Greenies. Rokes had the hit to left in the first and a fly ball to left center in the third. Called strike. Ball low, 1-1. Rokes hits one to third. It's caught by the third baseman. Throws across the diamond for the out. One away. Shortstop, A.J. Anderson. Anderson had the double to right field and reached on error. Showed the bunt, pulled it back, called the strike. Foul ball, 2 strikes. Not sure that 5 runs will win this game for either team here. So both teams looking to add more to their total. We're only in the top of the 5th. Ball down low, skirts all the way back to the backstop. Top of 5, 5-4 Carmel Christian. Ball outside.
Let's go, Greenies!
Ball low, 3-2. Catcher walks the ball out to the pitcher. There's the same hit, and Anderson's going to reach again. That's going to roll to the fence. Could be look. No, you're going to be looking at a double. Anderson back in at second. Can you get that runner in? What can you do to make it happen? Timeout called by Christ School. Von Barron throwing in the bullpen for the Cougars. If you could somehow advance Anderson during the at-bat before the action happens with Poole, then it opens up your opportunities for a squeeze bunt or other ways of scoring. Do you risk the steal? With the way that this pitcher's thrown a few balls in the dirt, you may luck out. Poole hit that double in the first and struck out looking. Swing, foul ball. Ball low. Two people are warming up in the Greenies bullpen. I would think one of them is probably their UNC Wilmington guy. Oh, there's that slow curveball in for a strike. Swing and a miss. 2 outs.
Left fielder number 10,
Browning had that RBI earlier, and he also flied out to the right field. That same hit again to the right fielder will score Anderson. Browning takes the first pitch strike. Browning moved here from Hurricane, West Virginia over the summer. Nothing happening on the check of the runner at second. Browning pump. Oh, an error. Could be an error. Will they get to first in time? They do not get to first in time. Anderson comes in. He's going to score on the base running. Everything the Cougars needed to have happen there happens. Every single thing about that. No one wanted to pick up the ball over there at first base after he had booted it. 6-4. Pisacano has a hit. Shows bunt with 2 outs, foul ball. Browning with good speed. Could be looking at a steal here. Oh, boy. Piscicano blasted the ball, but it's right to the center field for the third out. He hit it hard. As we move to the bottom of the fifth, 6-4, Carmel Christian. Monberon coming in to pitch. I'll be right back in a second.
Leading off the bottom of the fifth for the Greenies, second baseman number 1, Charlie Bell.
Three-0 count from the new pitcher, Monberon. Strike one. Three one. Foul ball. Basora is now in center, and Christmas is in center now. Basora is in right. And they're going to hit the first one to Basora. And he went running the opposite way from the ball, and the ball is going to drop in right field. It always seems to find you when you first go into the game.
Third baseman number 7, Webb Hughes.
Basora kind of took off the other way and then came back in on it. It was too late. Webb Hughes, the 7th batter, 1 for 2 on the day. Ball outside. Monberon hits the batter. Runners on first and second with no outs. Got a batter change here. It's not going to re-enter number 4. So whatever they had going on when they made the first tub, they've re-entered the 4.
Coleman Taylor.
First, second, no outs. Monberon on the bump. Pickoff play to bunt. Throws to third. Gets the out. Throws back to first. Man, that would have been a heck of a double play. Colin Poole, nice play to fill that and go to third with it for the out.
Now batting for the Greenies, number 11, Sam White.
One away. Sub is number 11. White. Coach Manriquez calling for a ground ball, double play, get out of here. Instead, it's going to be a pop fly in foul territory, out of play. That was just a splendid play by Colin Poole to go instantly to third base and turn Rokes into the first baseman per se, as he's reaching out for the force play. Rokes fired back across the mound, and Brooks was there, and just, boy, they almost turned a double play that you'll never see happen. Rokes makes a great play, steps on third, goes to first for the double play. Oh, my gosh, they call safe. That is a disaster on first base. Let me just tell you. Rokes made a fantastic play at third. And are we going to get homered here or not? We'll find out real quick. But that was a disaster of a call at first base. Nothing to even dispute. Nothing to even dispute. And it is an out. Double play. There we go. Oh, they're not going to correct the call at first. They're only going to – they hit over – I don't know what they're thinking about there.
Number 3.
Fantastic play by Rokes, who fired to first, and I guess they're saying Poole's foot come off the base, but, man, that was nice play all the way around. Two outs, runners on first and second. Clapsaddle, your hitter, the top of the order. Swing and a miss. Foul ball, out of play. There for a minute, we thought that they were not going to call an out on either one of those bases there. It's clear as day at third, and from my view, clear at first, but only one out called. Now the key here for Monberon is to pitch away from Clapsaddle, not come in on him. That ball is fair right down the line, and it is going to roll into the woods, so it's got to be out of play and held up for a double. So the runner will have to go back. That will save one run at least, the fact that there was no fence there. That runner cannot score from first. He cannot score from first. He must go back to third. It's a ground rule double. You cannot score him from there. That runner started on first. He cannot come all the way home like they've done. And that is not a triple. You must go back to second. Like I said, they don't have a fence the whole way around here. So that ball just went down, kept rolling, and rolled right into the woods that are behind the fence. Well, there is no fence. It's behind the fence. This is an easy call, baseball 101. Put the runners on second and third. There's nothing else it can even be. And they do correct the scoring. If you don't want that to be a double, Christ School, then what you must do is finish your fence. You chose to not put the fence there, not us. It's elementary baseball.
Get mad, Grande. Get him. Come on. Get mad, eh? Get him.
6-6. Wait, no, 6-5. They've got to take a run off the board. That only scored one run. Scoreboard showing 6-6, but it is 6-5.
Based on this decision, I will have to reset the scoreboard in between innings. 6-5. 6-5.
I mean, just to describe that, and I talked about earlier, the fence does not go the whole way around the field. So when the ball started rolling that way and into foul territory, there was no fence to stop it against the fence. It kept rolling into the woods that are back there. That's an automatic dead ball double. And they tried to make it into a triple, which cannot happen. Ball gets away from Bean. Bean makes a heck of an athletic play. Oh, no. Oh, my God. That may be the worst call I have ever seen. That is horrible. Bean clearly tagged him. That is the worst call I have ever seen in person. That is terrible. When Bean tagged him, his glove bounced back. That is a horrible baseball call, and you saw it as well. Kyle Bean made a very athletic play, and if this doesn't go this way, this is everything we talk about coming up here and getting homered. That is a horrible call. Horrible call. As bad as you can possibly see. Kyle Bean made an incredible play, tagged him clear as day, and you get the home umpires that are out here hugging the actual coaches before the game even starts. Of course he's safe. Oh, my gosh. This is why when you get to the playoffs, your umpires do not need to come from the home area. It doesn't happen in the North Carolina Public School playoffs, and it shouldn't happen here. That is as bad of a baseball call as you will ever see, and I'm sure we'll be able to have that on all three of our cameras that we have here later on, but I cannot believe it. Kyle Bean made a phenomenal play. Oh, my gosh. What a shame. What a shame that is what happens to you every time you come up here. Terrible. Terrible. Just a terrible baseball call. North Carolina Independent School Athletic Association has got to be better than that. You cannot let home schools assign the umpires in the playoffs, period. You got to be so much better than that if you're going to be the North Carolina Independent School Athletic Association to allow that to happen. That's on you guys. Great play, Kyle Bean. What a shame. Batter is hit. Oh, my folks. You deserve a lot better than that. You deserve so much better than that when you get into playoffs. And as long as the North Carolina Independent School Athletic Association allows that, what a shame. An absolute shame that you come up here and you have umpires giving hugs to the other team coaches before the game, and you get a call like that a blind man can see. A.J. Anderson's going to be your next pitcher. That'll move Griffin Brooks to short, and Aiden Christmas will come into second. Wow. I do look forward to watching that. We literally have 3 cameras here that we're using. I've got a personal camera, Chris has a camera, and I've got the camera that's on our broadcast. And that's going to be a fun one to edit tonight when I get home. Now this team's got to reset, get back and fight, and win it the hard way. I have no idea what the umpire's saying to the coach now, but not much you can say other than you missed it. Bean is such a good athlete and got back, dove, tagged the runner, and that's just. All right, I'm going to wipe it out of my mind for the rest of the game because these guys have to wipe it out of their mind. Mickey McGuire 0 for 2 on the day. Runners on first and third. A.J. Anderson on to pitch. Got to throw all you got. You've got to get to the next round before you worry about who's going to pitch the next round, and that's the approach that you've got to take here. So you got to throw the best you got. And right now, that'll be A.J. Anderson. I've seen A.J. pitch for 5 years now, and very good pitcher. First pitch, fastball, 82 miles an hour. Anderson got a big, huge, slow curve that's so effective. He should go to it as quick as he can here. Called on the strike. You know, sometimes after, you blow a call that bad, you end up leaning the other way and giving a call to the team you just blew it against. So maybe a close pitch will go our way here. Foul ball out of play. Ball outside. 1-2. Hit hard to Griffin Brooks, picks it up, throws to second, and the out. Tie game, 6-6. Best thing Coach Manriquez can say right now is get his team back under control, wipe out what just happened, and get some runs back.
Last name ever, first name greatest, like a sprained ankle. Boy, I ain't started off local, but thanks to all the haters, I know G4 pilots on a first name basis. In your city, faded off the ground. Nino, she insists she got home class. We know, swimming in the money, come and find me. Nemo, if I was at the club, you know I balled. Chemo, drop the mixtape that sounded like an album. Who'da thought a countrywide tour be the outcome? Labels want my name beside an X like Malcolm. Everybody got a deal, I did without one. Yeah, I'm about my business. Killing all these rappers, you would swear I had a hit list. Everyone who doubted me is asking for forgiveness. If you ain't been a part of it, at least you got to witness.
Christmas, the ninth hitter, will lead things off. Parker is still the pitcher of record. I kind of thought, this may be the time they go to their UNC Wilmington guy, but they may be showing the confidence, thinking they're going to win this game and throw him against Charlotte Christian if Christian wins tonight. Here's the pitch to Christmas. Christmas grounds to third. Third picks it up, throws to first for the out. Well, they have pronounced Emerson's last name 8 different ways so far today, and that was after I went to the press box before the game to give them the correct pronunciation of Mr. Monbaron. Called strike to Monbaron. Monbaron fouls it back. I have been surrounded by the Mountain Fire Little League team in all their jerseys. That's what the added noise is here. Monbaron offers, and the umpire says he did not go. Ball outside, 2-2. Well, I'll say it again since it's worked last time. Monbaron gets hit by pitches a lot. Let's see if that works again. That one's outside, full count. Monbear can reach. You can play small ball. Foul ball. 70 pitches for Parker. A.J. Anderson throwing more pitches in the bullpen. Will Sparks down there catching him. Anderson had to come in ice cold to make those throws, so just now's the time that he's warming up his arm a little bit more. That ball is over top of Monbearon's head, throwing the curveball on the full count. Never broke in. Small ball, anyone? Let's see. Will Bean bunt? Bean turns on one. It's going to be foul. Wind is still blowing up here. No flag. I can't quite tell which way it's going. It looks like it's just swirling. No, actually, it's kind of blowing back in towards home plate. Bean grounds to third and thrown out at first. Griffin Brooks. 0 for 2 on the day. He's always good for a hit. One of those slow hits through the holes right now could be enough to score Monbearon. That's going to hit Brooks. Runners on first and second. We'll bring up Rokes. Ball low. Catcher stops at 1-0. Brooks had the hit in the first inning. Brooks grounds it to second and it's going to be thrown out. Headed to the bottom of the sixth. Cougars have not played an extra inning game yet this year. They will still have 3 more outs before that happens, with the Greenies having 6 more outs before that will happen. You just hate to see this game be decided by that plate.
Fielder number 20, Tamlin Ferguson.
Tamlin Ferguson, 1 for 3 on the day. Called strike. Ball low. 1-1. Swing and a miss. Ferguson, the 4th hitter. Strike 3. Young, the next batter, 1 for 3 on the day.
Now batting designated hitter number 9, Jack Young.
Left-handed hitter. Called strike. Called strike. Six to 6. Ball high. I feel like I need a little box to sit in where I don't have to listen to what all's surrounding me here. I'm sorry all that noise is coming through, but I am surrounded right now by 7-year-old baseball players. Ball. That'll be a strikeout. Very nice pitch from Anderson.
Now batting second baseman number 1, Charlie Bell.
Hit to Brooks. Brooks backhands, throws the first for the out. Cougars back into bat. Folks, your Cougars have fought their tails off the last 2 games. Should this season continue beyond, then all celebrations. If not, hang your head up high. They have fought. The team has come together and are playing to the best of their ability at this point. So it will be Anderson, Poole, and Browning. Anderson has 2 hits on the day, both of them down the right field area. If you can get Anderson on, you do go small ball. You have to bunt, get him to second, see what Browning can do. If you can somehow get Anderson with a double, move him to third, squeeze bunt. It is getting chilly up here on the mountain. Still got, I would say, an hour sunlight, hour and 15 minutes of sunlight left. Here's Anderson. Called straight. It's key to getting the run in this inning is, I believe, going to be getting Anderson on. Do a lot more with the runner on and no outs. Oh, boy, if Anderson doesn't slide out of the way, he gets hit there. Easy to say, hard to do. 6-6. Anderson fouls one. Out of play. Two good ball clubs here. I said it earlier, but, I think when it comes down to it, they're 2 of the 4 best out there in this region right now, but it's not going to show up in the way the region bracket is designed. Anderson grounds ball to short. Short picks it up, throws it to first for the out. Colin Poole. Poole's got power, folks. It may not show up the fact that he doesn't have a home run yet this year, but he has that kind of power. Ball 6 feet high. They have really peppered Poole with curveballs the last 2 games. There's a curveball strike. That just don't know that it was, but it's called that. So Colin has to flush that call and focus on the next pitch. I know he didn't like it, and I didn't like it either, but it's a strike. Ball just a little bit outside. I'll get the one compliment I'll give this umpire. He has not adjusted his zone and picked up much of the outside stuff. He is stuck with favoring the inside pitches, the area that he sets up in more than anything. And that's going to hit Colin Poole in the shoulder. Poole shows a little bit of emotion that you don't see very often. At what point does the Christ School go to their lead pitcher? At what point does that happen? Browning, flat out, singled on a ground ball, reached on an error, and that error was the one that allowed us to score a run. see what Browning can do. Runner is going, and it's going to be a fly out, so the runner has got to get back. Comes to Pisacano. Now, let me say this. Pisacano has hit the ball hard twice today. Just remember that if that happens again. He has been on the ball. He has squared the ball up. And he fouls that one back. Senior closing out his baseball career before he heads to Lee University. Don't think that he can't square up another one. If he puts it in the hole in the right place, could get a run in. Christmas on deck. He squares up another one in the hole for the base hit. Oh, and it goes to his legs, but it's not going to be enough to advance. It's up to Christmas. $87 pitches for this pitcher. The second pitcher of the game, he came in and relieved with no outs in the first when the Cougars had scored 4 runs. Great chance for Christmas. Oh, that ball's going to hit me. Holy cow. That ball came right at me, folks. Runners advances to second and third. Thank God for the net. I would have been hitting the head. 2 outs, still going to take a base hit. Hits the shortstop, picks it up, throws it to first. Could be low. Did it bring him off the base? Did not bring him off the base. It's worth asking for an appeal, though. And the home plate umpire is not even going to take the appeal. You got to at least take the appeal. Oh, boy. We'll be right back for the bottom of the 7th. We're back. Bottom of the 7th. It's 6-6. Webb Hughes, the 7th batter. He has doubled on a line drive to left field, flied out to center, and was hit by a pitch. Again, I think the key is to work away. Throw that slow curveball away. Come back with your fastball. Ball inside and high. First batter will be key to retire. Curve strike. That's AJ's best pitch right now. Time called by the batter. Ball low, bounces back against the netting. 2-1. It is getting chilly up on the mountain. Wind blowing. Still think we've got an hour of sunlight. Ball in the dirt. 3-1. You're going to have to come right at him now. Cannot walk the first batter. That's going to be a walk issued. That'll bring up Taylor, who was 1 for 3 on the day with a fly out to center, single to left field, and a bunt. And I think you're going to see another bunt. Rokes is 5 feet into the dirt. Time called as the first baseman, Colin Poole, came running in. Batter didn't like that at all. Wonder if that will lead to a change call or not. Coach Manriquez making his play call. Will that happen again? Yes, it's going to happen again. Poole comes in. Runner goes. He's going to be safe. That's the... When Poole took off, it allowed that runner to take off early himself. Are you going to put the hitter on? No. Let's see here. Runner on seconds. Bunt coverage now goes to the first baseman and pitcher as Rokes must stay at home at third. Foul ball. 1-1 count. I still think a bunt is in play here. Here's the bunt. That will move the runner to third. Oh, then Rokes tagged him. Rokes tagged him on the play. Great play, Anderson. Great play, Rokes, to save the throw to third, which was very high and away for the out. Anderson nearly threw it away. Rokes dove to the left, jumped back to the right, and applied the tag. Runner at first, 1 out. Might be a scoring discrepancy here. Not sure how they can put 18 into run right there, but that's what they're doing. 18 has already served as a runner, according to Coach Manriquez's book. Can't do that twice for different people. Rokes and Anderson spending some time together right now saying, boy, we've done that before. That was like Anderson showing him right now, man, I made a terrible throw to you is what AJ is saying, it looks like. But they're laughing and enjoying themselves on that play. Scoring discrepancy in play. All right, whatever it was has been worked out. Runner on first. The hitter is White. He was substituted in at some point in the game, I believe. It's somebody else. It's number 5. Caden Jones. Swing and a miss. They are not anticipating a bunt right here by the basis of the defensive setup. Ball 1-1. One out. Foul ball. Anderson in control now. This is where you can throw your big, slow curveball. Clap Saddle is the next hitter, and that's a really good hitter. Runner goes. They've got him. They've got him. They've got him. They are out of the inning.
No, I'm staying. Hey, how are you?
I'm living in that 21st century, doing something mean to it. Do it better than anybody you ever seen. Do it. Screams from the haters, got a nice ring to it. I guess every superhero need a theme music. No one man should have all that power. The clock's ticking, I just count the hours. Stop tripping, I'm tripping off the power. The broken, the school's closed, the prison's open. We ain't got nothing to lose. Everybody we roll. Everybody we roll. With some light-skinned girls and some jelly rollers. And this white man world, we the ones chosen. So good night, cool world. I see you in the morning. I see you in the morning. This is way so much. I need a moment. No one man should have all that power. The clock's ticking. I just count the hours. Stop tripping. I'm tripping off the power.
Now pitching for the Greenies, number 17, Billy Thaxton.
New pitcher, 17. That is not the guy that I've been talking about the whole time. Maybe I've got something confused. We're at the top of the order for Monbearon. Posse is their guy going to Wilmington, and he is not pitched. I maybe there's information I don't have. Maybe he's not healthy. Top of the order. Got to get that first hitter on and move him around. Thaxton is the pitcher. Confusion on the face of the shortstop. He's kind of got his hands up in the air asking what's going on. I don't know what the confusion could be there. But we're set to play. Left-handed pitcher. Seems like it's been a while since we've seen a left-handed pitcher. That ball hit on Barron. He got hit by the pitch. Something about him. He's got magnets in his knees. I hate to make the call for Coach Manriquez here, but I'm going to tell you. I think you got to look at a bunt. No idea what their coach is out complaining about. No clue what he's complaining about. Two coaches out complaining. The pitcher's acting like he may be hurt a little bit. Looks like an injury checkup. Only threw one pitch, and it hit Monbear in the knee. Wouldn't it be appropriate if Kyle Bean, who had that clear tag taken away from him, which allowed this game to get to extra innings, does something big here? Got to advance the runner. Ball is low. Strike. Bean stayed committed to it. No, I'm not going to. I'll just share that I've gotten information for the reason that their top pitcher is not here, and it's a family reason, and I'll leave it at that I'll leave it at that, but their top pitcher is not here for a family reason. Runner goes, ball's inside, and he's going to make it to second. This pitcher has not looked comfortable yet. 1-2. Bean hits to second. It will advance the runner to third. And now you got a great opportunity for Griffin Brooks to do a squeeze play. Bean did his job without a doubt. Bean or Brooks, such good hand-eye coordination. Monbear has been a part of this play on our summer team that we've played with them for many years, many, many times. He knows how to execute this. lot of times you wait till the second pitch, though, and they don't. Oh, boy. They were trying it. Foul. Bunt was fouled. There it is again. Ball in the dirt. 1-1. All their infield is in. I mean, they're in 50 feet away from home. So as long as Brooks doesn't bunt it super hard right to someone, this should work. Ball outside. Swings away, and it's going to be foul territory. They're trying to run it down. They did not quite catch up to it. 2-2. There is one out. Brooks, that's going to score the runner. It's flied to center field. Runner tags very cleanly. That'll bring it in. That's very clear tag, so nothing to appeal there. We'll bring up Rokes with no one on. Brooks swings and misses. Ball low. Brooks nubs one in the infield. It's going to roll foul. One, two. Two away. They're coming inside with a pitch. Ball outside. 2-2. Rokes hits one high. Center fielder is going back, and makes the play at the warning track. Hit deep. Needed about 5 to 10 more feet for the home run. Cougars got their run, though, and now they'll try to hold on.
Trust your defense, AJ. Trust it.
Top of the order for the Christ School Greenies. Bottom of the 8th, 7-6, Carmel Christian. Got to stay away from him.
Off the bottom of the 8th for the Greenies. Off the order, catcher number 3, Garrett Clapsaddle.
Stay away from him. Here's the first pitch. Getting that first batter will be key. Ball low. Strike one. That is AJ's pitch right there. Stay with it. Strike. Oh, my. Ball. That sun is beginning to drop. And there are no lights at this ball field. Ground ball to first. Poole makes the stop and the out. First out is key. This will bring up Grande. Probably the biggest kid on the field. Again, the key, I believe, from these big batters is to work away. If you just work away from them with your curveball. Foul ball right at the Cougars' dugout. Oh, 1 count. Ball in the dirt, 1-1. Woo-hoo-hoo. He calls it a ball. Foul ball. Back into the Cougars dugout again. All right, this is where AJ can load up, throw that extremely slow, big sloping curveball, and drop it in right here. This guy wants gas thrown to him, and you just got to keep from throwing him the gas. You're so far ahead of the ball, you can cause a mess right here with the curveball. A mess for the batter. Here's the pitch. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Straight down the middle. That's out of here. Maybe. No, it's not out of here. It's not out of here. Not out of here. Emerson Monmere does go back. It does not carry. It is out of here. It is not out. It is an out. 2 outs. 2 outs. Oh, boy. When AJ came down the middle with that and that guy swung, I thought that was it. Well, that would have been a tie, but whew. Hit it so much harder than that last ball that Rokes hit, but it went to about the same distances. This is McGuire, 0 for 3. He was the pitcher in the start of the game. Ball just a tad bit high. That's a strike. 1-1. That should be a strike if you stay consistent, but he doesn't. 2-1. Had been a strike earlier for sure. 2-1, 2 outs. These teams are battling to play the winner of Charlotte Latin School and Charlotte Christian, who are underway right now, back home in Charlotte, over on Sardis Road. Strike 2. This is your time. Curveball. You throw that big curveball right here. Big, slow curveball. The batter is going to be way ahead of it. Ball is fouled out of play. Here's the pitch. 2-2 count. Oh, high and the ball. Full count. Now you got to come to him here. Here's the pitch. He walks the batter. That will bring up Ferguson, who has a double to right field, struck out, swing and walk, and struck out looking. He fouls that one out of play. Rokes takes a chase. Browning takes a look. Nothing happening from either one. Like it was a hit and run from the way things happened there. I was not paying attention to the first runner on first. Here's the pitch. Curveball stays high. 1-1. That big slow curveball, AJ hasn't been able to put it in there exactly like he has in the past yet. I think that's what he was trying there, and it never broke. Ball away, 2-1. Foul ball. 2-2. Game is now 3 hours and 8 minutes old in the 8th inning. Full count. No, I'm sorry. 2-2 with 2 outs. AJ's a little frustrated. He cannot get that ball to break. He's tried it multiple times. It's just not breaking for him. So here comes your fastball down the middle on full count. Runner will be going. Pitch. Hit up the middle. Runners on first and second. So we'll bring up Young. Young has a ground out to second base, single to left, ground out to second base, strikeout looking. Which none of that means a thing, but I thought I would share it with you. Swing and a miss. Left-handed hitter. This might have been the guy that hit the ball and it rolled outside of the park that we had the discussion on earlier when it rolled past the fence. He does not call the low pitch. 1-1. Now, Anderson has not been able to get that slow curveball to break, so I don't know if he'll go back to it or not because he looked kind of frustrated the last time he threw it. Fastball on the outside, strike 2. AJ falls to the ground on his landing. Shares a laugh with and Rokes are laughing at one another. So you're at 1-2. Boy, if you could get that curveball to break here, this game would be over. Ball's too low. 2-2. Anderson is way past the mark of being able to pitch on Saturday, should the Cougars be playing on Saturday. The winner will play Saturday. Still too low. Full count. Oh, call the strike. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. What is he looking for right there? Right over the plate. Oh, my gosh. Bases loaded, 2 outs. C. Bell. Bell has 2 hits. A double to center. Fielder's choice shortstop. Single to right. Ground to shortstop. Strike 1.
Hey, you're good one. You know what's coming. Hey, you're good one. Let's go.
Got to watch out for a pass ball wild pitch here. Ground ball to shortstop. Brooks charges in, throws to first. We're going to the next round. You can paint this one royal blue for the Carmel Cougars, who win in 8 innings. And Christ School will be done for the year. Carmel Christian heads to the next round with a big win, overcoming the Greenies and the Blackies, the black jerseyed umpires. What a game from Carmel Christian to send the Greenies home. Folks, thanks for tuning in tonight. We had a good time bringing you this win. And we'll be back on the air Saturday night as Carmel Christian's season continues. Thanks, and have a great night, everyone.